And thank you so much for joining me once again on Eric's weather forecast live here. And I'm your host, Eric, and I have my assistant once again, and we have more full coverage on this wintry weather pattern that we've had. It hasn't been the best weather, but let's get started. So what do we got? Okay, before, oh yeah, I see this is not good. We need to talk about Macomb County right now. So what is it that you are seeing? I see that in the yellows, if I can get this tablet moved over. In the yellow, there's actually heavy freezing rain developing. Let me zoom in here again for everybody so we can go over exactly where this is going on. I don't want to zoom in too close. Wow, crap. I didn't.
Before he gets all that, there is a winter weather advisory for St. Clair, Lapeer, Genesee, Sandusky, Livingston, Oakland, Macomb, Wayne, Washtenaw, Lenawee, Pearl County until 12 o'clock a.m. This started from 3 p.m. this afternoon, and we already got snow on the ground in southeastern Michigan. Earlier, they were not touching the ground this morning until it came mid-afternoon and evening around 2 p.m. Things started snow on the ground in southeastern Michigan. Now, the heavier stuff were in Lenawee and Laurel County earlier, and the stuff were heavy from Jackson and Hillsdale, and now it's moved to Washtenaw, Livingston, and Rome. That is moderate snowfall for southeastern Michigan. Moderate snowfall.
Wow.
Moving east to northeast, a speed of sound for southeastern Michigan.
Okay. Is there anything else? As I do see intensity going on in Macomb County, and it's like exploding. That's why I wanted to find out from you what was going on with that as opposed to the storm, please. So I know that it's heavy, but is that means that the conditions and road conditions are at a severe level, or what would you call it? I don't want to guess at it. What would be your prediction?
It's moderate impact for southeastern Michigan, not major, but moderate impact for southeastern Michigan.
Okay, this is actually would you say that this is the first time that we've ever had a winter storm that brings us freezing rain and it intensifies? Now I know if I start seeing yellows, that means that it's intensifying, and that's a very bad situation. That conditions are really at a not not at a really good level right there. Or how would be another way that you'd say that?
I wouldn't say significant or minor. I would say it's enough for a winter weather advisory for southeastern Michigan. Also, there's a special weather statement. I want to get to that as well.
Oh, okay.
Pontiac, Ann Arbor, Detroit, Adrian, Monroe. Please, if you're traveling, I advise you to be cautious with additional snowfall this evening in southeastern Michigan. Because the temperature is in the lower 30s, and I've seen these temperatures in the higher 20s. I've seen temperatures in the 30s, 32 range. Additional 1.5-inch accumulation can be expected period to midnight. Particularly to midnight. Air temperature
Yeah.
is there. The surface temperature. Look at the surface temperature. There are 5 Celsius to 7 Celsius, and look at the surface temperature earlier with my chief meteorologist, Eric, from
Yes.
here at the studio. And we see widespread snow showers, moderate, and
Yes.
lighter spots in southeastern Michigan.
Yeah, I know. I know. We're seeing a lot of snow, so we have to. It basically what my right now that the predictions that I'm seeing right now, the concerns right now would most definitely be we're gonna include the snow too because we know that the snow we know what the snow is gonna do, but now the concerns right now are the more so of the development of the freezing rain getting to be more intense is what I'm noticing. So that's what I want to talk to you guys about. That now we do have a situation. So I want to make this clear right now. There are areas of concern now that you have to kind of be watchful. In parts of Macomb County, we are going to watch very closely on this. So just be aware. I'll kind of give you guys some areas to kind of watch. Right now, the areas of concern that are seeing this at heavy activity right now, a freezing rain, that would be parts of.
I agree.
Yeah, that would be Macomb County.
Felicity shear, 300 value. Hawk shear, 140, 130 in central Michigan, in southeastern Michigan. I agree with him. I agree.
Yes, thank you, thank
There's a
you.
lot of snowfall going on, the most of it in central and southwest Michigan, in some parts in southeastern Michigan, further deep south of Lenawee, Monroe, Wayne, and Washington County. And Eric is right. Things are rapidly.
Yeah, things are rapidly changing. So, the worst of it right now is in parts of Macomb County. So Macomb County has to be watched very carefully. I mean, I'm gonna say not just Macomb County, but it's not just Macomb County that we've got to be concerned about now. Um, Give me a second, I'm thinking. It would be Macomb County and St. Clair County. That is going to be a concern there. People that live in Armada, you guys, I'm starting to see development as well. It's not like really bright yellow, but I'm already seeing it start to form right now. So Armada, Armada has some development, and then I'm also concerned about the Memphis area. We're not quite there yet, so I'm got the impression that maybe there might be some development over there. I don't see it right now,
Too
but
high
who knows?
wet bulb temperatures. We got perfect wet bulb temperature for slippery roads.
Yeah, because it's only snowing right now. So let me see what we have. Yeah. So there's not really a concern, but I'm going to kind of keep an eye on that because I do see something trying to develop between Armada and the Richmond area. And then the other areas would be in Macomb County, Macomb Township, New Baltimore, and Fairhaven area. So if you live in Fairhaven, New Baltimore, and Macomb Township, possibly Armada and Richmond. So areas that need to be aware of this, just as a precaution, would be next in line. Just as a precaution, would be the Memphis area. So that because Armada's not.
Update,
Yes, back to
I'm
you.
upgrade to the special weather statement right now.
Go ahead.
For those areas for Sanilac, Lapeer, County, Illinois County, Wayne County, Washington County, Monroe County, St. Clair County, Livingston County, Oakland County, Macomb County. I found out my research going on, my analyze, and my expert specialist desk, the temperature, the temperature, prediction is warmer, and the temperature evaction is warmer, and we got the low labs a 6.5 moist, steep, and the low level labs is not moist, antibiotic process. They are actually very, very low value numbers for snow concern for the southeastern Michigan.
Yes. Okay.
So that's why there's heavy snow in western Michigan, making it to central Michigan, making it to southeastern Michigan with moderate snowfall in Washington County for Dial, Dexter, Manchester, River Raisin. That is moderate snow in Washington County.
Uh-huh.
And Monroe County, D, Great Baby,
Yeah, I'm still here.
snow, and one part in Illinois County, southwest, not no snow showers. You are getting a break for snow showers in southwest Illinois County. But there are more possibly moving your direction later in Adrian, light snow showers, in Tacoma, moderate snow showers, Portland, in Morency, you are out of the snow shower for now in southeastern Michigan. We're going to go to the Macomb County. They are light to more moderate southwest of Macomb County. Spear Heights, that's with the moderate, not moderate rain, but the moderate snow. In St. Clair Shores, in Richmond, light snow showers. In St. Clair County, where Avoca, Ruby, and DuPont Huron, moderate snow. And Mount Clemens is a lighter batch, still Macomb County. Sanilac County, let me double check that.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
think there will be a winter weather advisory no more for Sanilac County. I think it's going to stay 1 and 2 inches in Sanilac County.
Okay.
4 inches, Oakland, Washington
Okay.
for southeastern Michigan. The good news is the the 500 millibars
Uh-huh.
the triple balls, 500 millibars, that didn't make it here for 90, 100 knots for a winter storm warning, but it's going to continue with a winter weather advisory
Okay.
until 12 o'clock a.m. The in the 250 millibars, the jet stream did not make it near that high volumes for a winter storm warning,
Oh.
and
Okay.
which the wind speed didn't make it here. And what else didn't make it here is we don't have a large scale system of a warm front and a cold front.
Nope.
This is small scale. That's why we're under that winter weather advisory for southeastern Michigan, because we're not in the large scale. We're not in the where we got a all tight together surface front. It's all long together. That's where we call that a small scale system. And for southeastern Michigan, the outflow boundary is the warm front.
So does that? Okay. Now let me ask you some questions. I know we're going to be doing this back and forth, so I'm just trying to listen in on everything that you're saying. But here are the questions. Now, does this mean that everything is starting to die down, decrease, whatever? So does that mean that that the energy's gone, so it's not intensifying, it's decreasing? What is your prediction on that? I wanted your feedback.
The thing is, this thing is not decreasing right now. If it's decreasing, it's in northern Michigan, and it's because of the fact that the frontal boundary is too far away,
Right?
and they're not in the microtiller scale. For the Gaylord, Cadillac, Travis City,
Okay.
the micro killer. We're in the small scale system in southeastern Michigan, and that's why the more you go by the outflow boundary of the warm front, inflow boundary, outflow boundary, that's the more heavier going on in Kalamazoo
Yes.
and Coldwater
Uh-huh.
and Battle Creek.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So here's the other question. I'm seeing that there's snow, but these isolated spots, I'm looking here, basically I can say in Oakland County, we're actually going to zoom into that area, but I'm starting to see that in Oakland County. I mean, this is something that is amazing. In Oakland County, let me figure out a way to get over to that, and I'll tell you what's going on over there, and then I will turn it back over to you. And I can't get into that part, but I can memorize what's going on. Oakland County, I've noticed by heart that Oakland County has seen a lot of freezing rain. I've noticed it was scattered here and there, but now I'm starting to see it in pockets. So a lot of areas are seeing the freezing rain, but they're not seeing any of the yellows. It's not anything that Macomb County's seeing.
It's crystals. In Oakland County, we're all freezing rain.
Oh wow! So Oakland County didn't they didn't have the worst of it. So it was Macomb County and possibly.
County has some ice too.
Okay.
None going on. Just snow, drop snow. For the balloons and oh, there is ice. Crystal, Memphis, St. Clair County, Macomb County, Will Center, like over by the expressway where the restroom areas,
Yes, the rest areas. Okay.
that area has a lot of ice. So if you're in that location, St. Clair County, please walk slow. Please, if you're traveling on an expressway or a highway, if you're from intersection I-96, getting to Port Huron or traveling all the way to Flint, please take it seriously, everybody. Slow down when you're driving. Be cautious to the front and to the back when you're driving.
Yes.
In southeastern Michigan.
Okay. I had something on in the background. I'm sorry, but I'm sure they heard you. We'll just have to talk. Basically, we'll have to talk louder, so then that way the viewers can hear what's going on, and that way there's no interruption. So,
Can they?
I'm sorry. What?
They can hear me.
Yeah, they can hear you. I just had something. I had something on, and I'm not sure if they were able to hear you. They probably could because you're talking loud enough. So, you should be fine. Uh,
I can't even tell. Well, let's do it right now. It's been a while. If you want to stay in tune to Captain and the Chief, meteorologist, on air, online, and on your side. It is 8:14 p.m. and working on your side. We are on your side. Coverage every step of the way.
we will go all the way to. We will go ahead and do the broadcast all the way to. Since that we started it now, we might as well just continue until 8:45, and then we'll take a break at 8:45, and then watch things, and then start up again. I think no, you said you said 10, something like that. Yeah, so that will give us enough time.
There is no ice warning.
Okay, then we're fine.
No winter storm warning, and that is unlikely going to happen. But it could.
Okay.
You're from deep south of Michigan. That's the only area, but it's very, very low chance because this could really expire at 12 a.m. because of the 250 milliwatts are getting lower. So.
Okay. So things will start slowing down like around 11:30, you think, or maybe a little bit sooner. What timing are you
I
thinking?
mean, the 250 milliwatts is going to pick up during the morning.
The wind is gonna pick up.
Things are it decreased a little, but it's going to pick back up tomorrow. The wind speed.
Oh, so the wind is going to be a problem. Oh boy. Okay, so
Not the wind speed of sound. The jet stream.
oh, okay. That's not good. So it's gonna be cold then. Cold. I was trying to say it's gonna be cold again tomorrow. So is it gonna be like freezing temperatures, or what may happen here? What is your Prediction on that for tomorrow?
You go ahead that one because I want you to have your turn.
Okay. I am thinking, first of all, I want to go over a few things. I have noticed that I know we don't like wintertime. I know a lot of us like spring, summer, fall, that type of thing. That I understand. But in regards to the cold weather that we've had, we are technically not done with the cold weather. We are not done with the cold weather yet. We're not done with the frigid temperatures because we've actually have Arctic air that's going to be moving into the Great Lakes and Michigan. I don't know if that has started officially right now. I'm going to ask questions and we'll figure out about that. Uh, did that Arctic air thing, did that start yet? Did it start now or is that coming up?
I look at Church of GFS model, we still got a long quite a ways for that gets shipped south.
Okay, because I know they were talking about frigid temperatures. So I don't know if we've had, you know what, let me go back here. Let me go back in. I think we've had a couple. Yeah, we have had some frigid. I know today, definitely. Today, there were frigid temperatures today. I had to wear my jacket all day long today because it was very cold. Like you're sitting in a freezer is what it felt like. Even if you had the heat on, I did everything. Had to have like really warm blankets on, like any anything to stay warm. So yeah, you think it felt like frigid weather today? It was very cold today. What do you think on that? Do you think it?
I think this cold front is gonna not go northeast, it's gonna go eastward. The cold front that's gonna push through our way.
Okay.
It's not gonna go northeast, it's gonna go eastward, just so you know, but the cold temperature won't make it here to quite some time or a long time yet.
Oh
We're in
no.
the maritime polar, we're in a continental polar right now. We're in that cold, mild temperatures for winter for southeastern Michigan. We're not getting into the continental Arctic yet. For
So
southeastern Michigan.
so does that mean that we've got more freezing temperatures headed our way, or frigid
Yeah,
temperatures?
I want to be on my radar as well as possibly I can. I'm checking the global right now on that global news.
Okay,
United States.
okay,
Temperature is. It looks like still we got future cast.
okay.
It's moving down south, but it's actually going to shift back up on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking through the global view, and we got it shifted back up, so it would take a long time to get up here, at least
Right.
January or February. It'll get here.
Okay. Well, the
Possibly.
yeah.
I mean, we had a early October.
Yes, we have.
70s, 60s, 50s, all that
Right.
before,
Uh huh.
unusual seasonal temperatures.
Yes.
And then it suddenly that in October, November,
Uh huh.
like it went completely
Yeah.
for temperatures to be feeling winter already in southeastern Michigan.
I know this has been very very horrible weather, and it's like you don't know what to expect. Any like at this time, you just have to be prepared for it. Basically, so yeah, I know what you're talking about. I am looking up something right now. Let me see. Do I want this on here?
I
Just,
mean, there's not nothing going on in Bay City that's moving. It's now. Hold on a second. Go ahead while I track this.
okay. Okay. I was just looking at something. We'll just
You'll
go.
notice this is shifting southeast, chief.
Okay, so what?
It's
Okay,
not
so
moving.
what does that mean?
It's shifting southeast.
Okay, so is that good or is that bad?
And if we do get a cooler front, this may dissipate.
Oh,
Because the other side may be bringing a lot of colder air with this. This could
oh,
be even, yeah, this is gonna expire at uh midnight.
at midnight. So okay,
This
wow,
is gonna be even this could be a cooler front really soon.
wow. Okay, so do you think that all the ingredients and all that for the storm came together, but now things are starting to slow down? So you don't
Yes,
real.
because the other side's got maybe a cooler front. It may have too much dry, colder air.
Yeah.
I'm double checking everything right now. Pro charts. Pretty close. There is something.
Okay, I.
Y'all, Sunday, November 28th, there is a cooler front, and it's
Okay.
shifting south. It's going it's going southeast, and then it's shift east again. Just
Okay.
remember, everybody, fronts, I'm a meteorology and a specialist, and fronts go west to east. Just remember that. They go west to east. So they go northeast or southeast.
Right.
We go west to east. Just remember that, everybody. Me studying meteorology, that's where frontals come along in the
Yeah.
U.S.
Okay. All right. So I am going to right now. I am going to give you the latest weather conditions out in Memphis, Michigan, and then I'm going to also give you guys the daily forecast out there, and then we'll have coverage, and then that will be done since that we technically have had issues with freezing rain, which is done. The freezing rain, which was the worst of it, and I'm really grateful that the freezing rain was on a very light activity, and it wasn't a big outburst that Oakland County is experiencing. So that's a plus right there. It could have been a lot more worse, but I'm very thankful that it wasn't, and it was a very light activity where it came and it went. So we're seeing more snow than we are anything else. So that's actually a good sign. Right now, the temperature in Memphis, Michigan is 31 degrees right now. Temperature is going to go down to 27 degrees, so it is going to be cold out once again. I know we don't like that, but it's winter time, so the low 27 degrees, so make sure that you bundle up in layers tonight. It is going to be a cold one. The wind is southeast. The wind is coming from the southeast at 3 miles per hour. Humidity is at 84% right now. In Memphis, we're seeing light snow, and it feels like 30 degrees, and then 79% chance of rain out in the Memphis area. Okay, wait a minute. Now this thing has updated again. So just a second. When I'm done with this, we'll go back and we'll switch it back over to my assistant. So, like I said before, the temperature is 31 degrees, and the wind humidity is 33 degrees, and the lowest 27 degrees for tonight. So it's meaning that the temperature is going to go down. So it's going to be a cold one. We just talked about that, and they can look at it for the next couple of days. I'm not going to go too far. For Saturday, I'm trying to look on here and see what's going on. Okay, Saturday we're still not over with. So Saturday, snow, 33 degrees, the low of 27 degrees. Sunday, snow, 37 degrees, the low of 27. Monday, snow, 36 degrees, the high, the low, 30 degrees and snow. Then we're going to get a break from the snow activity, and then let me see what day this is. Tuesday, 39 degrees, the high, the low, 22 degrees. Wow, that's actually cold stuff. And partly sunny on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday and Thursday, partly cloudy skies, but we start to warm up a little bit. So that's actually good. So we'll just say that we are going to get a break from the snow, and then once we get back into the weekend again, coming up this weekend, what my assistant just said, things are going to get active. We'll let you know what happens in December. We're not quite there yet. We have to figure that out, and we'll let you know. So far we got to deal with this cold weather, unfortunately, but
Can I tell them about it?
yes, I'm turning it over. I'm turning it over to you. That's what I was about to do. Go ahead.
There is an active system that is a potential now. It's now a potential, has been official right now. The models are still showing conversions of good and large, and some are credible. We have certain ones in the atmosphere, certain ones in the tripping falls. We have certain ones, millibars on the jet stream. All wind speed sounds very high, and we have an up air level coming our way in a week. It's going to be active for. I want him to do the radar update where I get done. Is that okay? So you get your share.
Yeah.
Level out of third, fourth, out of fifth. And it will be a long track system. We don't know for sure if it's going to be a large scale or small scale. We're going to get something.
Yes, we are.
Either significant or major. I saw something like a saturation pressure where the isobars are 900 higher numbers, and that makes the water liquid go up. That makes the water vapor increasing. That makes the humidity evaporate in the air. That makes what is called absolute instability going on with a lot of upper air levels, and the frontal system gets large scale, and you get the cold front meeting the warm, and or a included front. We don't want to say it's going to be a blizzard or
No.
a warning. We want to say it's going
Yes,
gonna say, oh, it's gonna be a blizzard or it's gonna be a winter storm warning. We want to make sure we get the right details, the right information
exactly,
all
exactly.
along.
That makes more sense to me, and I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you 250%. Yes, you are right. I would not want to be in a position of doing a weather forecast and just guessing at saying that, oh, for an example, oh, there's going to be a tornado or there's going to be a severe thunderstorm or anything out in the open, and that that's not the right way you do a forecast by guessing at what you think is going to happen. I don't go by that. I rather have, I would rather do it accurately and do it the right way and look at all of the models. I would basically say, to be honest with you, I've learned a lot from you and you teach me every day. Basically, the models tell it all, is the way I see it, which is true. And we spend a lot of time looking over the models and things. And if you look over the models and stuff, that actually tells you what we're actually looking for and what is going to happen. But you have to also keep an eye on it, keep on checking the updates and GFS models, because you never know. The storm systems could change, like you've even said numerous times. A lot of times, you even said that the weather could change. It may not even happen, even though it's saying it's going to happen, and people say it's going to happen. It, like you said, it could dissipate. It could change. The weather could change. And here's the question. Here's the question. How many times have we gone through the models to figure out about the last snowstorm? Can you remember the last time when they said we were supposed to have a snowstorm and you and me were accurately trying to figure out at our best ability to figure out.
They weren't real information. They were thinking of something else going on. There's a
Okay,
drop through Michigan, and there's two drop throughs. They didn't realize there's a drop through the East Pacific, and there's one drop through Michigan. What happened, the reason why we did not get that major winter storm
yeah,
was there was a maritime cooler had too much warmer mild temperatures
right,
the surface temperatures, and they did not make it away a major winter storm. It was too much warmer temperatures for even a good amount of rain last week ago, and
right,
they were
okay,
giving out wrong information, saying it's going to be a blizzard. It's not going to be a blizzard for a good amount of
okay,
snow. And
okay, okay, so now I totally understand, and I do agree with you, is that you are right. When I hear stuff like that, I actually think in my own expression, my own mind, I'm thinking to myself, should I be going by what they're saying? And then when I hear them say, oh, there's going to be, there's going to be a snowstorm, that I have, when I hear the word snowstorm or snow, I basically will stop what I'm doing and I will spend as much time as it takes to get down to the real specific, the real picture of what I want to know. And I won't update or give people an update or an actual forecast unless I know that it's right. I'm not gonna.
radar pull up right now for southeastern Michigan?
I'm sorry. Repeat that again.
Do you got radar pull up for southeastern Michigan?
I have it up. What was it that you wanted to add?
Check out Monroe County.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. 1 second. We were trying to explain the importance of uh, the weather, and we just got a little carried away there. But I mean that's important things to know. I'm glad that we had this. Okay, okay, I know what that. Okay, I need to explain this to the viewers. Okay, um, one thing is another thing that I've also noticed is that like about the watches and the warnings and stuff. Now I totally understand what my assistant was just talking about. We were talking about the winter weather advisory thing, and I noticed that we were under the winter weather advisory, and now I know what happened. I seen that it was issued, and it was there, but then all of a sudden it expired. So my assistant did a very good job. He was very accurate, and he told me that it was canceled. It expired. And was I the one that asked you that it was gonna? You said that the winter weather advisory was going to expire for most of our viewing area. And when did you say that? Because the only people that have the winter weather advisory is not us. We've been taken out of the advisory now. The winter weather advisory is now up in the thumb area. That would be like Saginaw, Midland, and that kind of things. We have nothing to worry about now. It's actually gone further to the north. So.
This may be extended now.
What? Okay. You wanna take over, and I'll listening to you. I'm really glad that we did this today.
If that's issued for 5 a.m., then this may be extended.
What's
Double check. Go ahead.
Okay.
There's something else going on here.
Okay, so you want to look into that? Oh boy, oh boy. Why? Okay, let me ask you something. Why is
There's two low pressure areas. There's two low pressures. That's why they may extend it southeastern Michigan maybe now.
so even though
Pressure area right now. I see on the models right now for November 28th Sunday. Two low pressure areas. They may possibly extend this winter weather advisory. And if one of us is sleeping, one of us going to take over to go live on their home.
okay,
I try my best to stay out. I try my best to stay out, but I have to stay out till the
okay, so what day? Okay, explain this to me so that way I'm kind of aware of it. Thank you so much for picking that up. That's good to know about this winter severe weather. I kind of thought in my own mind that this was not really the end of this winter storm. So when are we expected to see them expand the winter weather advisory for Southeast Michigan? I need to know when and what time are they doing that so we can be prepared for that, and then do more coverage on that. Is it going to be worse than what we're seeing now or better? What are we looking at?
I'm still tracking it. There are rain showers come along the Great Lakes, north of Michigan,
Okay.
And because this stuff shifted southeast, there's going to be more batch moving into western Michigan.
Oh boy.
Grand Rapids, Kalamazoo, Muskegon, uh, it looks like there's, we go to the surface front, we double check everything, but now
Okay.
I think this is a cooler front, and it's
Wow.
entering the cooler front right now, but this may extend the winter weather advisory. I'm hoping not, but
Right.
I would say 40% chance this may continue ban
Oh,
extended.
okay. So if the winter weather advisory, even though that we're not in the winter weather advisory and it was taken down and it shifted uh, up in the thumb area and farther towards the north. When are they going to expand that tonight, or is it tomorrow when they possibly could expand and start that winter weather advisory again? You said 40% chance of that, so that would be tomorrow.
It will possibility because I've seen the wind shear hour by hour models.
Okay.
The shorter footage of the hour by hour models. We got shaded the red and west of Michigan. And this is going to extend in the wind shear. Central Michigan, southeast Michigan, there is a possibility that we may have a winter weather advisory continuing ongoing more than until 12 a.m. Possibility. It depends.
Yeah.
It depends on when it depends on if it's going to go southeast or it's going to go east and go bring another low pressure area called a secondary low.
Right.
If it gets to that, if it gets to secondary low on time, they're going to issue it.
Okay.
Another winter weather advisory for southeastern Michigan.
All right. We'll have to.
Winter storm watch though.
Okay.
So still be a little more, maybe like, is there a insurance update or something?
Uh, I'm not sure. I'm not gonna guess at it. At anything at this point. All we know is about the winter weather advisory. We'll focus on that. I don't want to guess at anything else. If there was to be like a winter storm warning or watch, we know about it. If we heard
They're
of,
going to pick back up overnight. 500 millibars and 250 millibars.
so is that strong enough for a winter storm watch?
No.
No, it isn't.
No, they're not over 120, 150, or 100. They're going 88, 98.
Okay, so are we expecting?
64 knots.
So are we expecting uh, the same kind of activity with this winter weather advisory that possibly could start up again? Same thing? Or worse?
Yeah.
Oh boy. So that means.
You think we should get off at 9 o'clock and estimate this and then get back
Let's go ahead and keep live streaming until 9 o'clock, and then we'll set up for the remainder of the rest of the night and see what else happens.
There's a trough, what's called this moisture too.
That's not good. Okay, here's the question. Oh, you know what? Let me see. I might be
You gotta
able.
do the Aaron, you gotta do the winter weather advisory update until the time right now.
Yeah,
And then
I'm.
I will do the rest after.
Yeah, let me. I have to find it. 1 second. I have to get out of this.
And then
Uh.
I will do the radar update
Okay.
until you're ready.
Yeah, let me find a different way of looking up the winter weather.
For southeastern Michigan, there are moderate snow showers in Flint, moderate snow showers in Ann Arbor, and moderate snow showers in Livonia in southeastern Michigan. And I do want to check, see if that's going to be lake effect snow in western Michigan. I do want to check that for that. If there's going to be lake effect snow west of Michigan, we are clear to go for expired at 12 a.m. I just picked that up
Right.
as well, see if that's true.
Okay.
Livonia is doing moderate snow, and I'm doing moderate snow, and Grand Blanc, and
Yeah.
all southeastern Michigan, and Dundee is light area snow, and Adrian for all southeastern Michigan. The most effective snow going on is in Washington, Wayne, and Monroe, and Lenawee County. That is the most effective, and even St. Clair County is south and central north of Decatur County, and going
Right.
on for quite some time for the deep south of Michigan. I'm going to check. Go ahead, and Eric.
Okay, I'm trying to get information on the winter weather advisory, so I have to give my tablet a couple of minutes because the stuff is loading. Okay, let me see what we got on this. Okay, because I'm looking at Local 4 right now, and I believe I can get an update, I think. Alright, so special weather statement and a winter weather advisory in effect for 11 regions in the area. So if I can find that information, I'm looking right now, and uh, we're good to go after that. So let's see. This is what I have so far. This is what they're saying right now, and then we'll figure out the rest in just a little bit. So winter weather advisory in effect for 1 to 3 inches of snow for most areas, and temps in the 30s. We knew all about that. Trying to get details here. Just a second. I'm sorry. Okay, winter weather.
The concern about that is because there's ice going on in there could be ice potential in western Michigan for that, and I don't see anything for lake effect snowstorm there. I guess there is still a possibility that.
Okay, I do. Okay, all right. I do have. I just found it. Let me see today. Today's Saturday. Um. Okay, so I'll go over that. I don't know if there's anything else I'm looking. Just a second. I'm looking to see
And
where.
then the winter, I'll start. The winter weather advisory in effect from St. Clair, Lapeer, Genesee, Sandusky, Livingston, Oakland, Macomb, Wayne, Washington, Lenawee, Monroe County. For until 12 a.m. because of the fact that we had snowfall
Okay.
It's not good for southeastern Michigan, and I hope that we do not have to continue the winter weather advisory until more than 12 a.m.
Okay. So this is what we have, and then after that, we'll have more. As of tomorrow, we'll start up again with more live coverage on the winter storm, because there's actually more things that we got to prep for. But we're going to be monitoring this for the next 24 hours, so we still have a long ways to go, even though we're getting very little information, and we'll let you guys know. So, actually, as far as I know, these are the updates that I have right now. 1 to 2 inches of snow will have fallen by Saturday night. 2 to 3 inches are likely are likely are are likely.
Right now, for Livingston, Washtenaw, Wayne, Macomb, Oakland, Genesee, and Macomb County too.
Oh, really?
And again, the one, 7 hours total snowfall, 7 hours total snowfall. Flint, 5 miles southwest Flint. A
Wow.
1.7 inch of snow has already fallen on the ground since 6:45 p.m. Another report, Oakland County. Another report.
Wow.
2 inches already on the ground. Oakland County. Another report. 1 inch already on the ground in Hollow in Livingston County. Another one. Wayne County, Michigan. 1.7 inch already fall on the ground since 7 p.m.
Wow.
Romulus, Wayne County. Another one in Ann Arbor, an inch and a half of snowfall. Washington County, 6 hours total snowfall.
Wow.
Macomb County, St. Chris Shore, Macomb County Public Stores. A 1 inch already fallen on the ground for storm reports for I got on my radar a local storm reports in southeastern Michigan. These are storm reports. I repeat, this is a storm report that already happened event. So please slow down, take it easy, just how bad it is.
Yeah, and just be careful because the sidewalks could be slippery. So just be careful if you're walking on the sidewalk because it could be icy, and it may even be black ice. I don't want to guess at that, saying that it's black ice, but I'm mainly gonna say that it is gonna be slippery and it is gonna be icy, and with the snow and the coldness from outside, and just all of this cold weather. So with the snow and the cold and the freezing rain, all this stuff, and it's just going to be a mess. So please take your time. Don't spend a lot of time outside. If you have pets, if you have pets, dogs, cats, don't spend a lot of time. Make sure that you keep an eye on them. Make sure that you don't let them be outside for too long. So take that very seriously. So also there's health concerns as well. If you have respiratory problems such as asthma or any kind of health related health concerns, you don't want to be outside in this weather. If you're going to be outside, be careful. Dress up for the weather.
Possibly cut it short
Go ahead.